Hey everyone! In this Survive Handmade video tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet my Happy Place shawl. This shawl is very beginner friendly and only uses 2 stitches, double crochets and chains, so it's very simple. In order to start, you will need 1 ball of the Shawl and the Cake by Lion Brand. In the shawl that you just saw, I used the Lotus Blossom colorway. But for this tutorial, I will be using the unique unicorn colorway. You will need a size J 6mm hook, some yarn snips, and a yarn needle to get started. In order to start our shawl, we'll need to make a simple slip knot and put it on our hook. We are going to make 4 chain stitches, and we are going to slip stitch into that first chain that we just made. This has made a little circle, as you can see here, and we're going to be working our row 1 into that circle. We're going to chain 3, and this will count as our first double crochet stitch throughout. And now we're going to make 4 double crochets into that circle. We are going to chain 2, and we are going to make 5 double crochets into that circle. And now we're going to turn our work. From here on out, we're just going to be working back and forth. We'll not be working into that circle. We're going to chain 3. We're going to make 2 double crochets into that same stitch on the base of our chain 3 that we just made. And now we're going to make 1 double crochet in each double crochet until we reach our chain 2 space from the previous row. In this chain 2 space, we'll be making 2 double crochets. We're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 2 double crochets, all inside of that chain 2 space. This will create the point of our shawl. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet in each double crochet until we reach our last stitch. Our last stitch of this row will be a chain 3 from the previous row. Now I have reached this last row, this last stitch, and I will be making 3 double crochets into the 3rd chain of that chain 3 row, chain 3 stitch that we made. So working 3 double crochets into that 3rd chain from the previous row. And now row 2 is complete. We're going to turn and we're going to repeat row 2. And we're going to do that for a total of 5. So first, chain 3, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And 1 double crochet in each double crochet until we reach the chain 2 space. In that chain 2 space, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet all the way until we get to our last stitch. And now we're going to do 3 double crochets in that third chain. Now we're going to continue repeating row 2 for 2 more rows. So first we'll chain 3, do 2 double crochets in that same stitch. We're going to go and do 1 double crochet in each double crochet until we get to a chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in that chain 2 space, 1 double crochet in each double crochet, and 3 double crochet in that third chain. We're going to do that for 2 more rows. We have finished the first 5 rows of our shawl. And before we move on to the next section, let's just make sure that we have the right numbers. Now you can see the point forming, so what we need is on one side of the triangle there to be the same stitches as the next side of the triangle, the other side of the triangle. So you should have 21 stitches on each side. And now we're ready to move on to our mesh sections. What we're going to do is we're going to chain 4, do 1 double crochet in that first stitch. Now we are going to chain 1, going to skip 1 double crochet, and we're going to double crochet to the next double crochet. And we're going to do this until we get to the chain 2 space. So chain 1, skip double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and double crochet into the next double crochet. You can see here the mesh forming. It's very important that you have the same amount of double crochets on each side of the triangle. Here I've reached the last double crochet on this side. I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet, and chain 1. And now again, 1 double crochet, skip 1 double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the next double crochet, all the way down to the last stitch. In the last stitch, we are going to do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet in the third chain. Now maybe this is a good point for you to count. And we're going to turn our work, chain 4, 1 double crochet in that first stitch, and now we're going to chain 1 and 1 double crochet in that double crochet, the next double crochet. Chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. We're going to do this all the way until our chain 2 space. In the chain 2 space, we're going to chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, and chain 1. And now again, we'll do 1 double crochet in the next double crochet and chain 1, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet and chain 1, all the way until we reach our last stitch. Our last stitch of this row will be a chain 4. So here I am on my last double crochet, I'm going to chain 1, and on the 3rd chain, not the 4th, I'm going to do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. This will compensate for the chain 1 space that's missing on this side. Now we just turn our work and we do that exact same step for 3 more rows. So every time will be a total of 5 rows. Here is my finished shawl. You can see here where I have the straight double crochet sections and the mesh sections. I did 1 straight, 1 mesh, 1 straight, 1 mesh, all for 5 rows. And I ended with a straight double crochet section. At the ends of my shawls, I attached a little tassel. You can get these tassels at Joann's in the jewelry section, or you can make a yarn tassel if you'd like. They had a lot of these really cute tassels in the jewelry section at Joann's, and I just picked one that I thought represented my mom's personality best. I would just recommend, if you are to get these jewelry tassels, that you get one with the clasp. These are really easy to pop on and off, and there's no extra work for you on your part. These are really simple. If you have a few strands of yarn that you can attach it to, it won't snag any of your stitches, so these are really, really fun and really easy. If you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to message me on my YouTube channel, or you can message me on my blog, SorayaHandmade.com. Please subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my blog so you don't miss any more of these awesome tutorials. Thank you so much, and keep yarning!